They say the stage is where legends are made, where stories come to life, and where dreams are fulfilled. But for some, the stage became their final chapter, a place where life and art collided in ways no one could have predicted. Today, we explore the unbelievable last words and moments of actors who left us while doing what they loved most. Let's start with one of the most haunting tales in theater history, Sid James, a beloved British comedian and actor. It was 1976, and Sid was performing in the mating season. During the show, he was delivering one of his classic lines, his face full of charm and humor, when he suddenly paused. His expression changed. He smiled faintly and then fell silent. The audience, lost in the moment, thought it was part of the act. But Sid had suffered a fatal heart attack right there on stage. His final words remain unknown, buried under the laughter of the crowd that adored him. Next is the story of Molière, the legendary French playwright whose life ended in a chilling twist of irony. In 1673, during a performance of The Imaginary Invalid, Molière was playing a hypochondriac, an exaggerated comedic role that had the audience in stitches. But as he delivered his lines, his breathing became labored, and he began to cough violently. He stumbled, muttered, "Oh, I am ill," and collapsed on stage. The audience, thinking it was a brilliant piece of acting, erupted in applause. Tragically, Molière passed away shortly after, proving that the line between performance and reality is sometimes razor thin. Sometimes the irony of an actor's final moments is almost impossible to believe. Take Tommy Cooper, the iconic British magician and comedian. In 1984, Tommy was performing live on television in front of millions. Known for blending slapstick humor with magic, he had the audience roaring with laughter. But then, Tommy collapsed mid-performance. The audience thought it was another joke, applauding his acting. It wasn't until the crew realized he wasn't moving that they rushed to help. His last words? A simple "thank you," spoken as he playfully tipped his hat, his final bow in front of the world. Though not on a theater stage, Brandon Lee's tragic death on the set of The Crow feels equally haunting. Lee, the son of martial arts legend Bruce Lee, was filming a pivotal scene in 1993 where his character is shot. The prop gun was supposed to fire blanks, but due to a horrific oversight, it discharged a real bullet. As the cameras rolled, Brandon fell to the ground. His co-stars, convinced it was part of the scene, continued acting. His chilling final words were, "Is that all?" Moments later, the world lost a rising star in one of the most preventable tragedies in Hollywood history. For some performers, the stage is more than just a workplace. It's their entire world. Leonard Warren, a celebrated opera singer, was in his element at the Metropolitan Opera in 1960. That evening, he was performing Verdi's La Forza del Destino. As he sang the haunting aria Morir tremenda cosa, which translates to die a momentous thing, he suddenly collapsed. The audience sat in stunned silence, unsure whether they were witnessing art or tragedy. Leonard's life ended with the powerful words of the aria still resonating in the hall. And finally, there's the story of Ira Aldridge, a trailblazer and one of the first black Shakespearean actors to achieve international fame. In 1867, during a performance of Othello, Ira collapsed during the climactic death scene. His final words to the audience, "I will die as I have lived," on stage. His passion for the craft was unparalleled, and his death remains a testament to his dedication to the art of performance. These stories remind us of the profound connection performers have to their craft. For these legends, the stage was their sanctuary, their legacy, and ultimately, their final resting place. Their last moments may have been tragic, but their impact will never be forgotten.